Hello everyone. I am back with another stream playing Call of Duty Warzone. What? What the heck is that? Don't tell me I have to update something. Hopefully it just resets the game. Okay. Huh. Okay, never mind. Phew, that was close. If that was the case, I'd probably have to play something else. I'd probably play Outlast this time again. So, a couple adjustments here. Or a couple things I wanted to talk about today. One of them not too much, but well, I'm trying the camera a little midway up than it did before because clearly it was covering up the ammo and all that other good stuff. And also, when I have subtitles or something, I don't want it to block anything. So I'm trying it this way. And two, I've been getting told in my comments that I'm playing against bots. Now, I researched this and I don't think that's true, but many people have been saying bots for some reason. I don't know why they've been saying bots. I think I've been fighting actual people, but I think because they look kind of easy that they just say they're bots, but I don't think that's the case, guys. Because I actually hear them talking during the game as I'm fighting them. And yeah, I don't think they're bots though. I think they're actual humans. There's people back and forth in my comments I saw. I was like, that's kind of funny. I never had that before because the last thing I was making was lo-fi videos, and nobody commented on those. So now that I'm actually doing like content about myself, reacting and playing games and stuff like that, now I'm starting to see people talk about like stuff that I'm doing, and it's funny when people fight back and forth about something that I'm doing, which is kind of weird. So that's a new experience. Interesting. So but I heard there was somebody actually backing me up in there, so thanks to that person. I think you're really cool. But it's kind of funny. It's interesting. I never had that before. Alright, as you guys know, I have to keep adjusting because I have not the most comfortable chair as I wait for the match. And so yesterday I recently started yesterday I just started playing Resident Evil 3 Remake, or in Japan as they call it, Biohazard 3 Remake. And I gotta say, I really like the game. It's pretty cool. I think the game controls are a little bit more smoother than Resident Evil 2 Remake. As far as like the aiming goes and the movement goes and that kind of stuff. And I mean, of course, you know, I think even back then, I'm sure Resident Evil 3, from what I remember, was a little bit more advanced than Resident Evil 2 in the PlayStation days. So yeah, but it was pretty cool. I freaked out a lot in that game, especially in the beginning, because there was a huge monster, which I think it was revealed that he was Nemesis. He just had some kind of like bag over his head or something. I don't know what he had on his head. Something to cover his head. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I like that game so far. I can't wait to play it again. I'm actually playing it again tomorrow, so tune in if you guys want to watch that. And yeah, support the stream. I would love that. That'd be really cool. But yeah, I've been having some thoughts in my mind today and recently. So if you haven't noticed, from time to time I would talk about living in Japan. I grew up really loving Japan and what it has to offer, and the people and the culture and just everything. It's always been really nice. There has been some tension here between foreign people and the Japanese citizens, and I guess I didn't really notice anything happening as far as like how people here are being treated that are foreigners, but I've noticed other people talking about it, and then I started to notice passive aggressiveness here and there. Not too much, but when I focus on it, it's amplified. But if I don't pay attention, it's just like nothing.
Use this time for some target practice.
But yeah, so
Real things coming soon.
I try not to let it bother me. Recently, I think I let it bother me a couple times, and I feel when I let it bother me, it kind of makes me, I don't want to say sad, there's another word for it, kind of feeling disappointed. Like, man, like, I spent so much time learning the language when I was a teenager. I used to, in fact, I used to, instead of going out to play with my friends, I used to always stay in the library in the study room, and I used to always study Japanese by myself. I'm actually surprised at myself that I did that, because I'm not one to study, but when I really want to learn something, that's when I do it. Like with anything, with guitar, with something online, with business, I like really put myself into it, you know. If you know, I really want to do it, basically. And oh shoot. And so basically what I'm trying to say is that I really fell in love with this country when I was very young, for a very long time. And it kind of makes me a little bit disappointed / slightly sad, because, you know, like, I grew up putting so much effort into learning about the culture and the language. No! Are you kidding me? Did I see that? Man. Well, to be fair, I was shooting on the side for a moment. I should have lit him up, guys. But it really, the way, if I get treated poorly or something, I don't really get treated poorly, it's just, I get that kind of like stink eye from time to time. And the messed up thing is, I get the stink eye when I smile at people. Oh, wow, it was just one shot to the head. And, I know I shouldn't make anything of it, and I don't.
Let's get back in it.
I think that's why I said earlier, when I notice it, it makes me feel bad. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. I'm trying to like lay back, because, oh crap. I'm gonna lay low. I gotta heal up. But, yeah, I gotta lay back, because hunching is just not good for you. It's terrible. You can feel it in your spine. I don't like that. But yeah, like I don't want to feel any like bad feelings towards anybody here, because it's very, I'll be honest, it's like, my feelings here
They're
fluctuate.
on me.
Like, most of the time I do feel like, you know, I really like being here, and
Enemies
I
are dropping
appreciate
into
the
the
people here
area.
very
Watch the
much.
skies.
I really do. Like, I don't want to feel no manner towards them. Where the heck did that come from?
There goes their armor.
Oh no! You're out of here.
Swapping mag.
Okay. So, yeah, as I said before, I don't want to feel bad towards these people. I don't want to treat them bad or anything like that. And, you know, if they treat me bad, like, I don't want to, like, go down to their level if they're going to be treating me like that. I don't think it's the right thing to do.
All squad mates are in the safe zone.
And
Gas
that's,
is closing in.
and I guess in a way that's what you would call racism, right? When they don't like you just because you're from somewhere else. And I don't know. I don't want to say that's what they felt like towards me, because it, you know, I've lived here for almost 3+ years. I've never felt any kind of racism towards me or anything like that. But like, I don't want to say just because they look at me funny. Like, when you're smiling at somebody and they give you kind of like, what the heck? Like, I didn't do it in a weird way. It was just a smile, like a genuine, like, oh, you know, you're human, I'm human, we're living together in the same country. Let's just be nice to each other, right? And then when they just kind of give you that, like, it just kind of makes you feel like, what the heck? What was that for? But also, people could be having a bad day, so I don't know. I think the reason it's in my head is because I've been told by others that there's been racial tension, and then I see it on the news and YouTube, so it's really flooded. And this is why I don't really like watching the news for that reason, because then it gets in your head. That guy's out. It gets in your head, guys.
Additional armor.
Like the news and propaganda and all that stuff, it really gets in your head. And then at the same time, though, it's like, man, maybe I should watch it because maybe it's gonna help me out. Like, for example, if there's like people in Japan getting, you know, like how in the U.S. when they were like, you know, going against Asian people, actually. Quite the opposite, in fact. In the U.S. when they were like hurting Asian people, like the elderly in like California were getting like knocked over. You know, I felt really bad for them. Like, why the heck are they getting treated like that? Like, they didn't do anything. They didn't have anything to do with COVID.
There goes their armor.
Look at this guy.
Loading new mag.
Hear those moves? Oh no!
Changing mag.
Somebody did say I need to work on my aim. I think he's right. Just a little bit. But I am kind of, I don't know, I can't multitask, so it does hinder my shooting ability. So yeah, that's another reason why it's probably important to watch the news, but at the same time it's so unsettling. For example, like, there was like an elderly, I remember seeing on the news, I mean, I didn't watch the news, it was on YouTube, but it was on the news. From YouTube, I saw it, and there was like an elderly person that got like knocked out on the side of the road, or on the sidewalk, unconscious or something like that. And maybe if he was like more careful or watched the news, maybe he would have avoided that. So it's things like that that kind of make you think, dang, do I need to watch the news just to be safe and give up my my comfort, you know? Or not my comfort, how would I say that? To give up my, my peace. Whoa, I saw that. That's crazy. The bullet just went right by my head. That was crazy.
I'm
Oh no, I see
hit.
Oh no! No ammo! Come on. Watch this, guys, watch.
There goes their armor. Swapping mag.
Nope. Bye-bye.
You've
Loading
got a
new
loadout
mag.
drop inbound.
Nice. Thanks for the ammo, buddy. So,
They're on me.
this guy,
There goes their armor.
Gas inbound.
he's running now.
Drop by.
That was cool.
Changing mags.
That was not a bot, guys. At least I hope it wasn't. If it was, then I'm sorry, but I don't think that was a bot. So I've been trying different games out. I recently bought Time Splitters 2, which was a classic I played back in the day. I also tried out Resident Evil 3. One of my favorites, Outlast Trials. Outlast in general is a great game series. And then, Dead or Alive 4. No, Dead or Alive 6. Dead or Alive 6. So I've been trying to switch it up a bit, you know, keep the stream alive, you know, different and change it up, you know, change it up a bit. And I gotta say, I think, honestly, out of all of them, they're all great games. I wouldn't play them if they weren't great games, you know. I think it was a game changer. It was really helpful when they started to post YouTube videos of gameplay, because before we would just play the game, we would just buy the game hoping it was good, and sometimes we would just not play it anymore, and just that was a waste of money, or we'd buy it and then we were like, oh, thank God this was a win. I don't know if you guys remember that before people did gameplay on YouTube. It was weird too. I learned about that very late, so I still bought games not knowing if it was good or not. It sucked. Oh. Nope. Good night. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's on my team. Okay. Crazy guy. As you can see, I'm a little bit more energetic this time because I got about 13 minutes of sleep after coming home, taking a shower. I got some good, I got a good nap in, power nap. Hold on, I gotta get some cover. I can't be out here like that. So today it was raining. It was super cold today. It's weird how like the weather changes.
Hostile DVR against my target.
Did I get him?
Incoming fire.
Oh snap, guys! I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
There goes their armor. Swapping mag.
No!
I'm hit.
Oh gosh, dude, he took care of that for me. Thank you. He's my enemy too, but still. Oh, okay. You want to play with me now?
Loading new
Should have
mag.
left. Oh, thank you. Other enemy. Wait, no, that's my friend. Okay, good. See, that's not a bot. I see a name above the head. See? You can't be saying that we're all playing against bots now. Come on.
I count 15.
Oh, what was that? I think this placement's pretty good. I like where the camera is on the video. Oh crap.
There goes their armor.
Wow. Dude. That was close. I should have focused on that one. Let's go upstairs, guys. Oh man. Maybe I'm not gonna find the guy.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Oh no! Oh no! No! Get out of here! I can't believe that. I gotta run. So I almost posted a very funny video about myself. I'll talk about it, but showing it is ridiculous.
There goes their armor. Changing mag.
Wow, how did he fly over like that? That's crazy. Like, did a front flip from the ground. What's that? Oh no!
Incoming fire.
Get away.
There goes their armor. Incoming frag.
Nope. Man, dude, I am deadly with a pistol. It's crazy. That's crazy. Now, if
Loading
they
new
had
mag.
dual pistols, I wonder if I could do dual. I don't think I can do dual pistols. Then again, I don't think I found another pistol to do it.
Be advised, you still have squad mates outside the safe zone.
There goes their armor.
Boom. He's out of here.
They're on me.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Alright. Tea time. Tea break. Okay. What the heck is this? Whoa. Okay. What the heck? Why am I stuck? Oh, that's why. I got a good donut again today. From this, from the supermarket. They have... Wait, what?
That armor broken. That looked painful.
How the heck am I gonna spectate that? That's ridiculous.
Back in the AO.
Am I really out of the game? I don't think I really died. I only died once. Alright, let's see what happens after the timer goes down. So today I'm gonna be doing an hour. I'm changing it from
Your
time
squad
to
is
time.
getting you out of here.
So
Stand by.
Ready for action.
okay, there we are. I'm back, guys. Too early. Oh
Be
no.
advised, there's
Wrong
an enemy
way.
squad gunning for you.
Oof, that was close. Wait. Oof. That was cool. Right to the vehicle. Nice.
I'll take the wheel.
Let's go look for some ammo, guys. He didn't have it. What the heck? Roadkill? He just hopped in my vehicle. You saw that?
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Oh snap. Let's get out of there. Wait, I go this way. So I was gonna, dang, and I should have got this game instead of, oh snap! What's going on here? I was gonna get Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2. Actually, Dying Light in general, that game is amazing. It's basically like the apocalypse happened, and you're trying to get like stuff while there's zombies out there, monsters that come out at night, like nocturnal monsters. Also, you do objectives throughout the game, you know, just like, you know, any other
Head to the safe zone. Gas is moving.
a game like that. I don't know what to call it. First person shooter, I don't know. What the heck? Fly!
Heads up. Keep your eyes on the
Ow.
sky.
Okay, I'm just driving like crazy. I'm driving like a maniac, guys. See what happens. So, okay, what I was saying was, nice. Okay, back on the road. So that game, yeah, you get to do objectives, and you get to fight against zombies, and you get to like make your own weapons and find these cool weapons too, you know. And it was only like 50. Oh my god! Where is that coming from? Oh my god!
Patch me up.
Oh my gosh! That guy is a professional. That's why I got killed like that.
Enemy hunters.
Okay, I can
take
think
it
now.
out. You're in the clear.
I don't know. Multitasking is not my strong suit.
Less than 25 was still standing.
Yeah. So
Defeat is only a mindset. Shake
Dying
it
Light
off and
2.
keep pushing.
I was gonna get it. It was only $15 on the
I got
app
you.
or on the PlayStation Store. But I decided to get Back 4 Blood and Time Splitters. Back 4 Blood and Time Splitters 2.
Marking new safe zone.
Back 4 Blood, I just messed with it for a little bit, and there's like a bunch of stuff. Like, I don't like games that are just too much
Buy me back.
information. Like, you gotta collect these cards to do this. Like, I just like to play the game. You know, maybe I'm old school like that.
There goes their armor.
Like,
Changing mags.
all this additional stuff is just getting in the way. Like, I just want to play the game. You know,
Swapping
find a
mag.
gun, eliminate the enemy, move on. You know.
Loading new mag.
So yeah, I got that. I didn't really get to play much. I just got to play the
You've
intro
made it to the top
part of
5.
it. Just like go around the base where they're like hiding out from zombies. And
I'll take the wheel.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have to, you know,
Gas is
play it for a
inbound.
while. The only thing that really sucks is that I think you have to have a membership, and you gotta pay to play online, which is like, what? You gotta pay online now? I just bought the game. Luckily, it
You're
was
in the
only
top
$5.
3. Don't let up now.
Only $5, so it wasn't too much of a loss. I do want to play it. It looks so good, man. Like, I saw like the gameplay. It looks really awesome. But if I had to choose again, well, here's the thing. If I had to go back
Requesting close air. Target
and
mark.
buy it again, I'd have to spend the extra $10 to get that game, which isn't too much. But when I already bought a game, I'm just like, because I bought Time Splitters, or I was about to purchase that one. I was like, I gotta get Time Splitters too. So
Moving.
yeah,
That was close.
but it's okay. It's another game that I can play later.
There's an airdrop kill streak here.
So games right now that I have
Gas is closing in.
that I
Target
haven't
area mark.
really messed
Clear
with
hot.
is
Scratch that.
I got Neo.
Only 2 left.
It's a ninja game. That game originally is like 60
Moving to my
bucks. When I was in the US, I got it at Myers for like $5. And that, I believe that game is still wrapped up in plastic. And I still have to beat the first Neo. I have that one too, which I bought a long time ago. I'm still behind my games, but hopefully with streaming I can beat them here while you guys join me. That'd be cool.
You're losing ground. Moving.
Hostile located. Got contact!
So one thing I have noticed here in Japan, I don't know if it's recently this happened or something, but
All fired up and ready to go.
you don't really see too many
Moving. Changing mags.
people that are, and well, I'll even say it like this.
Cancel my last.
I went to Starbucks with this one guy. We were supposed to make a band together, but I haven't reached back out to him. And I noticed that we were sitting and talking at Starbucks. There was this couple next to us. They were sipping ever so slightly. And I honestly believe they were hearing in on our conversation. They were like eavesdropping. They were just like you can tell like their other senses are heightened as opposed to conversating with each other. And it's weird when you go to Starbucks, you see people just chatting on their,
Stun grenade.
like, not chatting, but on their phone, and they're like boyfriend slash girlfriend or whatever, their partners on the other side doing the same thing. They're just on their phone.
Gas is inbound.
I'm like, what the heck is going on? Is this what life is now, guys? Is it just you talk on your phone? Like, everything is from your phone now. You don't need people anymore. You get your food from it. You can get Uber Eats.
Changing mags.
I'm eliminated. Let me get out of this game real quick.
Loading fresh mag. Taking fire.
Okay. Alright. Let's do this again, guys. So there's Uber Eats. You got social media, so you can get validated. Then there's YouTube. Keep yourself entertained. Then there's games on your phone. Keep yourself entertained with that if you're tired of watching videos. Then there's the messaging app, so you don't have to communicate face to face. Then there's your phone. You can call people from a distance. Then there's so many things you can. I'm not gonna name everything because some things are, you know, not how they say, not safe for work. But you can do anything from your phone, and so people are almost becoming obsolete. Just about. It's like we don't have much more to offer anymore than a phone can. You know, but I'm kind of curious to know if people are adapting to just living off the phone and not caring about joining in with the conversation face to face with a human being anymore. Because I want to talk to people again. I do. I miss that. And Japan is the worst place to pick that, honestly. And that's the thing, like, I could speak Japanese pretty well. But I think when it comes to certain points of conversation, it's like, I don't know how to go beyond that. Like, I can't talk politics because there's certain words I don't know. So, yeah,
You're headed to the war zone.
I think people are becoming obsolete, guys. And it's only going to get worse. Think about it, you know? I think before, I mean, we've always had electronics, but the electronics have been improving. Think about the next 2 years. I think I've heard something about technology improves every 2 years, like, by a lot. I forgot where I saw it. It was in,
All stations, we are green to
I think
go.
it was in my
Stand by
college
for
book that I
deployment.
read that. It was in like in a college book, or it was in some kind of book. I think it was in either school or college, like high school or college. And man, And to think, that was like 10 years ago I saw that. Now, don't you think it's gonna improve even faster? Because now things are even more expedited. Things are more accelerated than they used to be.
Battle Royale.
So I don't think...
Keep clear of the gas. Get to the safe zone.
I don't know. It sucks, you know? I think having relationships is gonna get harder. Even when I was in the US, I didn't really... I mean, I went on dates, but... I don't know, I'm also very picky too, so it's tough. It's tough. It really is. I don't want to just settle with anybody, just be like, oh, you know,
Enemies
she's
dropping into the AR.
here. No, I don't do that.
Primary objective is to
Like,
eliminate
because I know
all
how that's gonna
targets.
end up. Why would you wanna waste your time, right? Can I take him out? Let's take him out, guys. Oh no! Why did I do that? I was supposed to use the umbrella. I mean, not the umbrella, the parachute.
Bounty targets marked. Kill 'em all.
My words are just mixed up. I'll take care of him.
Changing mags.
Wait, no, don't kill me.
They're on me.
Alright, buddy. Come at me.
There goes their armor.
Yeah, you don't want the smoke. He came in thinking, I got him, I got him. No, you don't.
Incoming fire.
Watch this, guys.
There goes their armor.
Oh my gosh!
I'm bleeding.
Dang it. I should have healed.
Enemy used. I'm hurt bad.
He like lit me up while I was right there. I was just relaxing. I gotta say, I definitely am showing a lot more energy now because I definitely had a bit more sleep than previously. In fact, yesterday I didn't have any sleep. I was just like, let me just play. It's only an hour, so. And this one's only an hour too, so. Excuse me.
Let's have ourselves a fight. Almost your turn, soldier. Stand by.
Alright, here we go. Just walk around here. Stalls. Sent to the gulag.
Earn redeployment or
Gulag.
die trying.
Okay. So as I was saying, relationships, they're
Enemy eliminated. Prepare for redeployment.
it worked.
Let's get back in it.
Supply box is marked. Secure those locations. Your squad's in the safe zone.
That's one thing too. For
closing in.
example, when I was growing up with my friend, he had a relationship every time, like, but they would only last like a month, 2 months at most. I think he got lucky with one. It was for like 3 months. Yeah, something like that. Not very long. And then me, I had relationships last for at least a good 2 years. A year. Like, you know, a lot more time than just a couple months. So that's the kind of like I don't just look for anybody. Like I have to have some kind of like, I don't know. I'm picky like that.
Supply box secured. 2 to go.
Let's take him out. They can follow him. Let's follow him. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I found him. No, that was bad. That was bad. Don't even look at that. That was terrible. Man, if only I had a bike or something. He's that way, guys. Oh man, I'm not gonna catch up to him. I would love to catch up to him.
Your squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, they redeploy.
Hostile grenade! I'm hit! There goes their armor! Swapping mags!
Shouldn't have done that. See? Look what happens. See?
Loading new mag!
Your squad mate won the fight. They're redeploying now.
It was always annoying too. Like, I remember I would be in my friend's house and he would always have his girlfriend around. And it's funny because I remember when he would always have his girlfriend around. He'd always be like, oh, you don't want to hang out, man? Come on, man. I'm like, dude, you're with your girlfriend, dude. Like, I want to hang out just with me and you. Like, because they're always, you know what I'm saying? It just feels weird. The third wheel thing does feel weird. Let's be honest. Like, it's not like the worst thing, but it's definitely uncomfortable. Because it's like, dude, like, you spend time with her, and we'll get together later.
Frag going out!
Grenade coming in.
Alright, it's on. Whoa. They got me. They got me.
Armor's gone.
We lost that one, but we'll get a double
So,
next time.
anyways, yeah, he would do that. He'd always have a girlfriend around, and then this one time, I had a girlfriend. I brought her over to his house because we were hanging out, and he wanted to hang out. And he was quiet as, I don't know, it's a quiet thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was quiet. He didn't say a word. He was awkward. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah, you see how it is? Okay, yeah. He knew it wasn't, you know, comfortable to have it like that. So I was just like, so since I knew that, I didn't bring her around anymore because I was like, I don't want to make him uncomfortable. He saw I was uncomfortable, but he wanted to continue doing it. And then I saw he was uncomfortable, and I was like, no, it's just, I'm just making nobody wins here. Because I want to hang out with him. I want him to be comfortable and chill and all that. I'm eliminated again, man. Okay, let's play again. This time, this is probably gonna be my last. Let's see if I can last the rest of the game. But yeah, he would, in fact, his dad was there too. And, he was also kind of awkward too. It was because they never seen me with somebody, especially come to their house when it's like, that's my girl, you know. So they were just like, they were just awkward. They were watching TV, not conversating with me, and I was just sitting next to my girl at the time. And it was just funny. It was just weird. I was like, this is awkward. I probably should go home. Yeah. But I had a few relationships in the past where they could have lasted if I put in the work to make it last. If I was to like be like, you know what, I want this to last, it would have lasted. But you know, I was just like, this just No, it's just not the right time. And, yeah. I gotta say, though, as time went on, and I've been, alone, it sparked something in me that I've never felt before, where I was just like, dang, like, I'm just driven. I'm driven. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I've been posting like crazy. I've been editing. I've been working on my friends' stuff. I've been working at my work, creating stuff for, you know,
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be
my
deploying
coworkers,
shortly.
and I've just been a different human. Different. For sure. So. Oh, crap.
I'm hit.
Enemy
For real?
soldier incoming.
Well,
There goes their armor.
there goes our armor.
Changing mags.
Playtime's over. Stand by for
Time's
deployment to
over.
the war zone.
One thing I haven't had the experience when I was in the US was meeting people from Europe. Well, I had one friend from Macedonia, but coming to Japan, I mean, the guy from Macedonia, he didn't really have an accent because we grew up together. He was just like another white kid, basically. But then I came to not Australia, to Japan. I've
Battle
heard
Royale.
Australian accents, English accents, New Zealand accents, which is kind of like Australian,
Be
basically.
advised, gas is closing in. Get to the safe zone.
What else? French? Maybe? A lot of Filipinos. A lot of Filipinos. I work with a Filipino. And, yeah.
Hunt down the enemy.
It's interesting, you know, you get to see all walks of life here in Japan. Which at this point, I kind of take it, I don't know, I don't want to say I take it for granted because it's still really cool to me, but I gotten used to it. You get used to things, guys. It's not that you don't take it for, it's not like that you take it for granted, it's just that you get used to it, and it just becomes like, oh, it's, like growing up, I used to be like, man, one of these days, I can't wait to go live in Japan and this and that, you know. Now I've been here for almost 4 years.
Secure the supply boxes.
It's
Locations are
it's
marked
just
on your
another
tag
place on the
map.
map, really. Just different people, you know, with different cultures. That's it. Although I do feel more motivated here. I'll say that because it's always been one of my dreams to live here. Watch this, guys.
Swapping mags.
Can I get him?
Supply box secure.
There goes the
The
armor.
next one.
Loading new
I
mag.
got him. Wow. First kill. With a pistol again. And then pistol whipped him. Again. Yeah. But yeah, it's really cool though, still. In fact, when we go to the meetings, there's dudes from England,
Enemy dropping into the AO.
girls from England too, not just dudes.
They're on me. There goes their armor.
Okay, one more time. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I like how he just turns around.
One supply
Like,
box
I'm just gonna
remaining.
forget about him.
Move to secure.
I'm like, you know, just go that way. I'm just gonna go this way.
Hostile, smoke screen, bombardment incoming. Stand by for contact.
Oh, I didn't even mention this, but yeah, I do notice, I even said this earlier today, I was like, I notice you only mostly see Japanese with Japanese, and then foreigners with foreigners. You never see them intertwine or anything. Like, you don't see too many friends or...
There goes their armor.
Oh, dang, saw
Gas
that?
is moving.
I'll take it, I'll take it.
Loading new mag.
That was my prey. You find your own prey.
Contract complete.
Nice.
All supply boxes found.
Nice. Got
Squad
machine
mate has
gun.
been cleared for redeployment.
Actually, here's another thing. I never thought I would stream. Never. I said this before and I'll say it again. I never thought I was gonna stream. But after living here for a while, because streaming is a little personal. Like if I make a mistake or I do something embarrassing, that's people are gonna see that. And I still care, but I care a lot less now. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, there's things here and there that I've been doing differently. Here we go. I even forgot to mention I was playing Resident Evil 4, the original, for PlayStation or on PlayStation 4, and it's still a really good game. The original Resident Evil 4 is still really good. I still like that game a lot. But I can't wait to play the remake. There's that, and then there's Final Fantasy VII remake too. Golly. There's just too much. And then there's Ghost of Tsushima. Eventually I'm gonna get that. There's just too much, guys. And then I have like another set of games that I have here, still in the plastic. It's ridiculous. I'm not good with money sometimes. Well, this was a little bit in the past. I don't do that now. Like, the last thing I bought was only like $9, and it was a classic game I know I'm gonna like, and then a new game that was very cheap. It was like 90% off, so I'll take that chance. Ooh.
Changing mag. Fucker got lucky.
Is that guy really beating me up like that? It's a ninja. Look at this. Dude. That wasn't nice. It would suck to be a prisoner of war. POW. It would suck. Cause you are their punching bag, man. You are their punching bag. Like, I've heard some
Success means
crazy
redeployment.
stories.
Failure means elimination.
It's, you know, like, to be the person to be doing harm to other people, I would feel it myself. I'd be like,
There goes their armor.
I'd be feeling that myself. Like, I heard that they were sticking bamboo shoots or some, I don't know, something small bamboo up their nails.
Ready for action.
Heads up.
Every time they refuse to answer their questions. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that. Then again, I don't live in I guess you would say war-torn
Friendly
country,
loadout drops on the way.
or like third world country where people do crazy stuff all the time. I mean, they do crazy stuff here sometimes, but
Gas is closing in.
not
Get to the new
too
safe zone.
unorthodox. Yeah. Dang, what What is that? Like a revolver? No, I'm kidding. It's gotta be for a plane or something. Or a rocket. Something of that nature. Yeah. Teammate dead.
Contract failed. Stand down.
Battle pass.
They're on me!
Squad mates in the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Oh snap.
There goes their armor!
Almost
Swapping
pushed
mags.
away. Too late. Too slow. I was watching an old episode of The Twilight Zone. The episode was named Chosen. Or sorry, the episode was called Chosen. And I've always loved The Twilight Zone because of the meanings behind the stories.
Head to the safe zone. You're losing ground. Move it.
And the last story I just watched about it was about a guy, and he was getting approached by these people that look like Jehovah's Witnesses, right?
Your squad mate is a most wanted target.
And the
Eliminate
guy,
threats and secure supply caches.
of course,
to
like
reduce the
anybody,
time of the contract.
you'd be skeptical, right? Like, and they look very strange. They look like kind of like a cult type of people, right? They were like dressed in like these long coats, very futuristic like, and he was, he was approached by them, and then he got a DVD, and the DVD had all his information. Oh snap! Where's that guy? Okay, I could probably make it.
Hostile grenade!
Never say never.
Incoming fire!
Line of fire!
You're the last of your squad.
dang it.
Finish this.
Last one
He
standing.
died.
Most wanted contract failed. Your squad mate was KIA.
So anyways, let's go in here. Ba, ba, ba.
Changing mags!
Enemies are dropping into the area.
I can
Watch the
practice.
skies.
Okay, I thought you can open that. Anyways, oh crap! No! Go, 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 go! That was close. If I didn't see that, I would have passed away in that house.
There goes their armor!
Definitely out of
Loading new
here.
mag!
The heck? Oh, dang, I'm definitely out of here now.
25 remain.
Please don't tell me that's
Valiant
eliminating me.
effort. Keep your head up.
So anyways, the story basically, there was this guy, he ended up getting approached. He didn't like it, so he told him to get out, get lost. And then those people went over to his friend's house, and then he was all kind of like, oh, you see those guys? They're just, con artists. And he was talking worse about them than the original character, the main character. But eventually, his friend got taken away by those cult leader type Jehovah's Witness looking people, and they also gave him a DVD with all his information. They were talking like they know him and they know all his information, and well, actually he didn't watch the DVD, but since the first guy got the DVD with all his information, I'm assuming the other guy got the same thing. So eventually they started to go from door to door, and they got to every house. And then after they got, pretty much whoever they can get onto their cult, that guy started to board up his place. In fact, I'll go back a little bit before that. He ended up going to the bar where this girl that he really likes was working, and he wanted to be with her. but she didn't want anything to do with him. And this guy ended up beating him up. The guy who was working at the bar, like his boss or his, sorry, not his, her coworker or her boss, ended up beating up the guy. And then the guy ends up getting thrown out of the bar. So then he walks on home. And then he kind of like gets a little bit worried. Like, he's been seeing on the news that these people have been going door to door and basically kidnapping the people, right? And after he saw that, he went to buy a gun. And then after he got the gun, he was being very paranoid, and he started to board up his house. And as he started to board up his house, that's when he started to he saw the cult people approach his home again. And but it was okay. I'll go back a little bit more. There's one thing, little last detail. He went back to the bar after a lot of stuff happened. He saw the news, and he's like talking to the girl. This time the girl had a different tune. She started to talk all like, "Oh, I really love you. I want to be with you," that kind of thing. And then he was kind of like, "What the heck? Why is she sounding like this now?" And he was trying to convince her, like, "Hey, we gotta go. These people are out to get us. We gotta get the heck out of here. You can stay with me. I'll protect you. You'll be fine." And so she decided to continue talking her weird ways. And he was like, "What the heck? Like, oh, you're in on it too?" So he left. He just ran. He ran away back to his place. His place was boarded up. And then he got approached by those guys again, the cult type people. And he's like, and I would have just been. I saw when he said, he's like, "Go away." If my house was boarded up, I think I wouldn't say a word. I would just act like I'm at home. But if I had a gun too, I would also be at the front door just waiting till they came in. Yeah, that's what I would probably have done. Because if they don't know you're there, at least you have a chance of them going away on their own, right? So, as soon as they ended up getting into the home, even though it was boarded up, he ends up waiting till the door gets opened, and then he shoots the guy, and the guy is like, he falls down, and he ends up bleeding. He's like, "Get out of here. I told you guys to leave." And the guy as he was bleeding, he ended up healing up. But then he looked after that, and he saw all these people that he knew. And the guy that his friend was, the guy who was talking more crap about the cult people than he was, that friend was in a wheelchair before he met with those cult people. But then afterwards, the dude was standing and fine. He was okay. And the girl that was with the guy, the two cult leader people, one of the people were like, "You shouldn't have done that." It's like, "We thought you were the chosen one. You don't belong with us." So then they ended up growing wings, and they took all the people away with them. Ow. They took all the people away with them. And basically, after that point, the whole world was just like incinerated. There was like a bomb going off and incinerated that whole place. So basically, it was kind of like the rapture, basically. And they got pulled up into the sky. You know, they left. They got transported to heaven or another place, another dimension. As you know, the Twilight Zone is always about dimensions. And that made me think to myself, we want things packaged the way we think that we should get the package. We want things to be given to us how we think it should be given to us. Just like that guy was thinking, he was thinking to himself, why is this woman that I like why does she change her tune? Why is she coming to me now that she's with the cult people? Because she was like, I love you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, and he was like, I want to too, but we gotta go. But since, you know, it went the other way around, and she saw him eliminate one of those cult leader people, then she was like, oh, I can't be with him, you know, he's not like one of us. So that made me think, like, sometimes I think about that for myself, like, I want it done a certain way, and if it isn't done a certain way, I don't want it. You know, like, as I was saying, I'm kind of picky with certain things. But if I found somebody that was actually perfect for me, then, and just because she's not like a 10, like, you know, like as far as like attraction goes, just because she's not a 10, she's like a 7 or 6.5 or something like that, right? It's like, I should still accept and try, because you never know unless you try. Because that could be a turning point in your life where you tell yourself, wow, I'm so glad I pulled the trigger on this, because now I'm living the happiest life I've ever lived. You know, this person isn't a cheater. This person treats me right. We have a great life together. We're like the best team you can ever ask for. We are the dream team. And yeah, so let that be a message to all of you if you're listening. Probably nobody is, but it's okay. I think I see one, and I appreciate you. You are somebody, okay? I see you. But that's, you know, it's tough because we see the way the world is. And since we've seen a lot of bad stuff from people meeting strangers and they get hurt, or they get shot, or they get killed, or whatever, we think to ourselves, man, I have to be cautious. But we never know, that could be the key. That could have been the key to my happiness. That stranger could have been a shift in my life that changed for the better. So, yeah, that really, honestly, that's one reason I really like the Twilight Zone. It really, I loved it. I love the stories. I love how they get into your mind. And just the presentation of it all is amazing. I love the Twilight Zone. I love it. You know, I watched the 60s versions, the 80s versions, the 90s versions. They even had Bruce Willis in there, which was kind of crazy. They had Bruce Willis. Like, what the heck? This guy's like a huge actor. Well, at the time at that time in the 80s, he was just getting his foot in the door. I don't think he was that big until the 90s, when he made like, what's that? Something, I don't remember. I don't want to say the name and get it wrong. Die Hard. There you go. Die Hard. Die Hard was like, that was when he got really introduced to the world. Also, they had Morgan Freeman. I saw that was pretty interesting. He was talking to this demon that was trying to like convince him to change something. I forgot what it was, but he was like a teacher or something. Oh no.
You've been called back in. Stand by for redeployment.
Not Morgan Freeman.
Let's get back in it.
Was it Morgan? No, it wasn't.
Gulag's locked down. Area's clear.
Oh dang, I'm getting pulled back in. I got caught away from the story, man. I'm sorry. But
Swapping mags.
Nope. Oh, dang. Come on, let
Enemy
me
soldier
quick.
incoming.
Lead match. I gotta end this. I gotta eat and get started on my stuff, but I almost stayed for an hour and a half like I usually do, so that was pretty cool. No, it was the guy from Good Times. Yeah, it was a different guy. It wasn't Morgan Freeman. No, Morgan Freeman was also in there. He was in a different episode. He was playing. I remember Morgan Freeman was playing like cards with his friends, and I forgot the story, but he was definitely in there playing cards with some friends, and I think there was some demonic stuff going on too as well. It's always with demons. If you guys haven't noticed that, it's always with demons. There's always the enemy, you know, because I'm religious, you know, and I believe in a higher power. I believe in God, and that's probably another reason, another factor as to why I like the Twilight Zone, because it brings that in. And yeah, I really enjoy watching stories like that. I mean, Twilight Zone, there was another one. There's so many, honestly, there's so many, and it touches on like biblical things, biblical type stories, where it's like, oh, I really enjoyed that. Like, it teaches you something, you know. The people in the Bible, they basically, their lives are an example to you, for you to live a better life. It's like saying, oh, look at what this guy did, don't do what that guy did, because this happened, you know. And it's tough, you know. Life is, in general, is tough, you know. But anyways, yeah, Twilight Zone's amazing. Thank you for watching. If you stayed and watched and enjoyed, thank you. I would hope that to see you again. Sub if you'd like the content. Thank you so much. And check out my other social media platforms, like YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. I post on there too. Kind of a little similar, but I plan to do others. I plan to branch out soon. I'm trying to see how this goes. It's been going good so far. So, but I hope you guys have a good night. See you later.